Welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Trojans will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Minnesota's offense will get first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead.
Nowhere to go, and the ball was loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense, to start a drive first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Good timing on the quick out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious. And these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He's got his man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Taylor has it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might prefer a fair catch. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mayaba. Makes the catch, it's Lemon. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Field goal is good. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give on the inside. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air. It's Lindsey. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Runs for the tackle. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted for the 11th time. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than... Lots of running room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. The Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option, you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So we'll see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And the Trojans are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Trojans in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, 1st down and more. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They want to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Lindsey. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Finds his man. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Jordan. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Lemon. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 40.
defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the pressure. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket.
Turning on the Jets. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Trojans are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He'll try the left side. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man, it's Tracy. Oh, out of space. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. And the Golden Gophers will line it up on first and 10. Use the play fake, down a throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air, it's Lindsey. That's caught, it's Taylor. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. The give on the option. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. They're going to mark this one at the 15.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Under fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. This time he's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A first and 10 for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. Shoots it to the left. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle, it's Lemon. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Lemon. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. To the air on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jordan. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolute shank. Missed it. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Leaves it with the back. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds a little space.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And here's the third interception of the night. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Taylor. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. The Golden Gophers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Creates a little space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Lindsey. Caught over the middle, it's Tracy. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks, it's Taylor. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. To the air on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I would say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got a little space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Breaks the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. That is no good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked down by the crossbar.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Slithers into space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. To throw, it's Lindsey. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.